This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach and rule well, and who I learn from daily. And Shalom to the hopeful like Akim, pushing his word with truth and sincerity, teaching the 100% doctrine coming out of GMS. All right. and Shalom to the Bias Wadah, the house of David, the men, women, and children listening and learning. The so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American are the Israelites. The Bible speaks of God's chosen people. This includes the Israelite foreigner, the Gentiles of the New Testament, all right, who may look like the heathen, act like the heathen, but their father's line goes back to the nation of Israel, all right, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right, where the seed was promised in Jacob. The promise of is of the seed of Jacob, who was surnamed Israel, Yasharallah, he Prince of Power. All right, salvation is for Israel and Israel alone. This is the brother Karatazah of Mena Valley, Las Vegas camp. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. Just going into, all right, a few news articles, all right, and reoccurring events that prove, all right, that these women, all right, are wicked, and the Lord is gonna bring judgment, all right, to these women, all right, for the wicked deeds that they have done, all right, and it's being more apparent in these days, all right, that hey, you gotta be careful, all right, with these women. Their acts prove it, all right. They have taken league with this devil, all right, and are acting out, this shows that, they really that power couple, because they act the same way as Esau, Edom, all right, as it says in John 8 and 44, all right, they are of the father, ye are of the father, your father, the devil, all right, which Yahweh Shah was speaking to all Israelites, but, all right, the Israelites, the reprobate, all right, Israelites that took, all right, on the philosophies and actions, all right, of Esau, Edom, okay, who is the spiritual counter, or who is the physical counterpart of Satan, all right, who's gone. So this is this has been going around. All right, I'm not gonna get too deep in it, but mom who left toddler alone for 10 days home to go on a Caribbean vacation pleads guilty to murder. All right, so she left that baby there to die, careless. All right, let's continue. And that reminded me of this Eve, who pretty much did the same thing. This was back in the last one I just showed you was recent, like last couple of weeks. I think it actually happened last year, but this was the same account. Mother whose baby daughter died after being left alone for nearly 6 days while she went out partying to celebrate her 18th birthday, used cannabis to a harmful level in Quest ears, which that doesn't really have much to do with it, because they, in other news, they just recently let that Edomite woman get off for killing her husband, all right, after cannabis consumption induced a psychotic outbreak. Let's say it like that. So, another account where Eve left her baby unattended to go party, and then that poor little child died. Right? This was another one. We ain't gonna watch the video. But it says New Mexico woman sentenced to 16 years for placing baby in dumpster. All right. And the account of that was somebody seen her drop it off, thought it was, and, went back. And they got it on camera, I believe, too. But they went back and picked up the, and found the baby in the dumpster. All right. These are just all accounts, and you can find numbers of those accounts, man. Look, Elder Malcolm posted one today. Woman killed her 2 children. I don't know if I can say that, so woman, put to sleep her 2 children before, and shot their, pappy before turning and doing it to herself. All right. What else? You had another woman who just, offed her family too. All right. These are all accounts, man. You look in the news, it's one after the other. Continuous. And it's proof, solidifying, the scriptures. All right. This is why the Lord's going to, bring judgment on you women, man. Because you got to, you reap what you sow. You got to stand that judgment. All right. And Jacob's trouble, it's going to be hard, especially for the Israelite woman, that proud beast. It says, rise up, ye careless, ye women that are at ease, because you're living in your comfort, your pleasure. This is your queendom, right? Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. And it's a careless daughter who leaves their child unattended to, especially when they're that young, for that many days. All right. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So you ain't going to have access, all right, to the lifestyle, you're accustomed to. The pleasures, the dainties. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you bare and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins, which just means, sorrows. You're going to be mourning in these times. It says, they shall lament for the teats of the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Right? So you ain't going to have nothing to look forward to. And rightfully so when you do things such as this. All right? Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to flip this world right side up on your evil ass. And you going to have to deal with it. All right? Because that's the wickedness that you put out in the earth. That the Most High is going to judge you for that. For you taking heed to Esau Edom's philosophies. For you acting like this devil. All right? He gonna, judge you for that. This is Job. You actually became worse than him. What is it? It's like, let's go. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And those women, even though the last one was a so-called, Could have been a so-called Edomite, or could have been a Edomite, a so-called white woman. All right, she's wicked, man. But our people are wise to do evil. All right, wise to, oh, I'm a lead this baby. She probably had it all planned out. Both of them Eves probably had it all planned out. I'm gonna leave this baby in the little playpen, put her snacks and everything right there. She should be good. All right, baby, terrible. Yeah, but that was that baby's judgment, man. Died by a shitty diaper. All right, the yeah, hunger pains, just terrible. Couldn't even hire a babysitter. Probably barely had enough money to go on a damn trip. All right, this is let's go here. John 8:44. Ye are of the father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. All right. That's what these women, take after. They father's philosophy. As you can see, it was, it's in that so-called white woman's nature to offer family. All right. And Eve following right after those footsteps. This is Ecclesiastes 7:28. I'm going to start at 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Who shall pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. All right. Hey, that goes to show Esau, Edom, and the woman, starting with the Israelite woman, is a power couple, right? It's part of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai's sword, man. Behold, this I have found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those I have not found. So one man out of 1,000 he found to be righteous, but a woman out of 1,000 there was none. This is the book of Job, chapter 39, and verse 13. It says, I'm going to read it in the NLT. The ostrich flaps her wings grandly, but they are no match for the feathers of the stork. Right? Just like this woman flap her gums. Just like Eve be being loud. All right? That loud, clamorous woman. She doesn't worry that a foot might crush them. No, she lay her eggs. Sorry, verse 14. She lay her eggs on top of the earth, letting them be warmed in the dust. She doesn't worry that a foot might crush them or a wild animal might destroy them. She has no care of her young ones, just like the ostrich. She doesn't worry that and ostriches are known to eat their own eggs. She doesn't worry that a foot might crush them or a wild animal might destroy them. She is harsh toward her young, as if they were not her own. She doesn't care if they die. For the Most High has deprived her of wisdom. He has given her no understanding, no care for this, for her offspring, which really, that's her man's child. No care for her family. This is Proverbs 31, and I'm going to leave it here. 31 and verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. All right. So who can find a virtuous woman? An elect, a member of the elect gonna find a virtuous woman. As it says, I believe that's back in Sirach 25. I'm not gonna go to it, but a wicked man will find a wicked woman, but a righteous man gonna find a righteous woman. That's what the Lord's gonna do. So Lord willing, this lesson been edifying. Just had to bring out, accounts of these women's wickedness, man, because so prevalent in the news. But with that, I want to say Shalom, Kwam Yasharala. Y'all brothers be safe out there. Shalom. Till the next time.